Hello, welcome to my garden. First I need to apologize because it's quite a long time ago that I have posted here on YouTube, but I have been so busy during the summer with my web shop, with talks, traveling, but now I am back. This is October, and I would like to show you some few highlights here from the garden. But one highlight I would also like to talk about is my new book, Cottage Garden, just published in English, and I'm very proud. But I think it could be a good idea that I will first show you around in the garden, and then we can go inside to the fireplace and then talk a bit about the book. I will just place it here and will not forget it. See this plant, see this flower. This is just amazing. This is a late flowering aconitum, such a beautiful blue color. It starts to bloom in September, and then it's going on until we will have the first frost. I think this is amazing, and you can see the stems. They don't need support. Then we have this one. This is an aster cordifolius, little Hallo. You can see we also have it over here, and we have it in different places in the garden, and also aconitum we have in many places. And what about this one, this great foliage plant? See this, it's a huge plant. You can see we have planted it here. I must be honest and say that there are 3 plants in this container. This is Helichrysum petiolare, such a beautiful foliage plant. There are still many foliage plants in the garden, and I would like to show you some of them. I will go to the woodland garden. Yes, now I'm here in the woodland garden, and I would like to show you this plant. This is Astilboides tabularis. See the foliage here, it's just amazing, and the leaves can be even bigger, and I really like this. I think that foliage plants, they are so important in a garden. We have the stems here, and here is the flower. It was creamy, but it's especially because of the foliage I grow this plant. In few weeks time we can get frost, and then the plant will just collapse. But now it's still great. The Danish name, if I translate it direct, is parasol leaf. I don't know if you can translate it. But when it comes to foliage plants, I would also say that ferns, they are great, and I also have one more plant. No, I have some more plants I would like to show you, but I have one over here. I would like to show you this one. It almost looks like a shrub, but this is also a perennial, and the name is Kalanchos palmata. This is also quite seldom seen. I think that the foliage, it's so beautiful, and already in early spring it's the stems there coming up and show the beautiful leaves. And in August you have flowers, pale yellow flowers, but now they are finished, but we have these nice seed heads which are also great. I think later today I will go and divide the plant here. I think that I can split it in maybe 5 or 6 pieces. I have some more plants to show you. Hi again. Now I'm in the terrace garden here, and yes, you must see this foliage plant also. This is Colocasia elephant ears. Some years ago I went to Connecticut in the States and saw this plant all over in so many places. It's not hardy. We grow it in pots, in containers. You plant the, I don't know if you will call it the bulbs or the rhizome or the tubers in spring, and then it will start to sprout. It's we will take it in the winter heated greenhouse in a short time. Before we go into the fireplace in the kitchen and talk about my cottage garden book, I would like to show you this one, the cup and saucer wine, Cobea scandens. This is just a wonder of the world, I would say. It's such a vigorous plant. You can see I have the container here. It's 65 to 70 centimeter in diameter, and in this container I just have one plant. And this is quite important, because if you plant too dense, it will not have a good growth. But see all the white flowers here. I can tell you that the cup and saucer vine you can also get in lilac and violet, and there are just these 2 colors. And then you can see here how it's growing. It's almost weeds. I know in some parts of the world people say it weeds, but I think it's great. We sow the seeds in March, and then it starts to flower by the end of July, maybe in August. And you can see here we have seen the flowers here. Here we have the early buds. Here we have later buds, which will open very soon. And here we have the seed heads. The seeds will start to grow, and here you can see how big it will be. This is a fruit with maybe, let's say there may be 50 seeds in it. They are in the same size as a little fingernail, and yes, it's such an amazing plant. And when I come back in the early spring, I will talk about this. But now it's time to go to the kitchen and talk about my new book. Oh, it's such a pleasure to come inside here. It's warm and cozy. And as I have said, I would like to talk a little bit about my latest English language book. This is The Cottage Garden. It's such a pleasure that the book is translated into English. It was published short time ago, and I have got a lot of beautiful messages from people who have already bought the book. And I would like to talk a little bit about the book. The cottage style started in England around 150 years ago, in the Victorian times. And in the beginning of the book, I am talking about England and some garden people who also love the cottage style. I have been traveling around the world. I have been in the States and of course also in England, but also in Germany and in Scandinavia. You will find many cottage gardens, and it's a very informal style with a lot of flowers, and I really understand that so many people, they love the cottage style because it's such an amazing garden style, not just for for human beings, for people, but also for the animals. Of course, I hope that you would maybe like to read the book, maybe buy it, and in the text below you will see a link. Thank you so much for watching.